life. Seems to be having a problem with the control board on my Swift Challenger caravan. Ever since I've had the caravan, there has been a little issue with it where it just won't power on. But what we used to get was this display here used to flash very slightly, and then you release the button, it would go off, but eventually it would turn on. But it's not even doing that now. The last time I got it to work, it did work for a while, but then I couldn't turn it off. Pushing the button wouldn't turn off, then all of a sudden it just went dead. So what we're going to do today is actually replace this control board here. It's quite a simple thing to do, and I will demonstrate how to do it. So first you need to remove this trim like that, and then that exposes screws. There are some screws missing on this one, so I suspect there's always been an issue. We've had the caravan probably about 6 years, and like I said, it's always had a bit of a problem. I did email a company called Applejack with the symptoms, and they said what I'm describing sounds like it's this control board itself. So I've ordered one from them, and it arrived within a couple of days, and so now let's see if it is that. Fingers crossed it is. So stage one is remove the trim, remove the screws, and then this will come out. You've got the data cable, as you can see here, and this cable goes all along the caravan to the fuse board, the 12-volt fuse board. So normally there is a little clip on here which you gently pull back and then pull the cable out, but like I say, that clip's broken, which leads me to suspect there's always been a problem. Okay, let's unbox the board and we'll have a look at that. Okay, so all you really need is a screwdriver for this, so we just put that out of the way, and let's get the new one out. And it's come very well packaged. Lots of packaging in there to keep it, and this is the company I used. I will leave a link to them, but fingers crossed it'll all work. But they are the ones that I used, and it's a great service from them. Okay, and this is one of their own boards, one that they actually manufacture themselves. So I'll just leave that there for a second. Okay, let's remove this board here. Just a few screws, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 I think screws. Put those in there. So okay, so that's the screws removed, and we just gently lift out the board and pop it over the side there. All right, let's have a look. Remove this one. Nice purple colour, this one. NE183-T56. A few extra bits on here. Warning switch, etc, etc, temperature, outside sensor, but there's obviously this one, and step switch. This one must fit different models with different features. Remove film before fitting, so we'll remove the film. Carefully remove that. Okay, and let's carefully place this one in. There we go, that feels like it's in position. And let's carefully put these screws in. Okay, so that's all back together. Let's have a quick click of the buttons. They all seem to be in position. Okay, let's fit it back and fit it back on and see if it works. Okay, let's connect this back up. It should only go in one way because this little section here, as you can see, it's got a raised area. And the connector has got a little pimple there which should locate, so you know that bit faces you. So let's plug it in. Give it a little test here first. Oh yes, there we go. Perfect. Just turn that off again a second and we'll secure it in place. I will find some more screws, I think, for this. Put one in there. Certainly, I've got a few missing, or at least one missing anyway. Put that in that side. Put the trim back on and let's try again. Wonderful. It does look slightly different. Yeah, pump, I can hear that running. Internal lights there, that's running. Internal lights there, that's running. Not connected to the car. Okay, 3rd of the 6th/24, that's the correct date. Wrong time, it's just an hour out, that's all. Well, it's actually 12/24 on 11/24, so that's all good. Voltages, so I've got 12.6 volt. I will have to read up and see what differences there are on this one. I'm not sure what that flashing symbol means. Oh, it's 25 degrees C. Okay, perfect. That's all working. Oh, let's just check the internal lights. Yep, that light's working. Fantastic. Beeping a little bit. Not sure what the beep is either. Oh, unless it was when that turned off. I'm not sure. Anyway, so the model of this control board is NE183-T56. So to conclude, I bought the board from a company called Applejack. The cost of the board was £139 plus VAT plus delivery, so it works out a total of £172.74, which I think is a pretty good bargain really, when you think of the old boards are a lot more than that, and I'm not sure if they're still available. This is their own design board, I believe, and it works a treat. So thank you, Applejack. Just again, this is who they are and also their contact details. They were recommended to me when I did a Google search. They were recommended by lots and lots of people. I will put a link down the bottom to their website, but once again, thank you and happy caravanning. Just as a little added a thing, just to come back, I did say that I wasn't sure what this flashing was up here. Actually, I can see it looks like on the screen the whole lot's flashing. It's not, it's just where the camera is. but there was a little box up here that was flashing and I wasn't sure what it was. But after playing with the settings, it looks like it's because the water tank was enabled if you had an onboard water tank, whereas this one doesn't. This Caravan doesn't have an onboard water tank, so I've disabled it by going through the menu, and that flashing icon at the top there has now gone. So all sorted. Thank you, see you soon.